does not have the color, taste, or smell of urine. It has been variously described as colorless, clear, or milky, but no woman, no matter how much she was afraid that she was urinating, ever described the fluid as yellow in color. It is definitely not what we know to be urine. Yet, many women who ejaculate report that they were embarrassed to think that they might have urinated, and so, sadly, they learned to suppress their own enjoyment of nature's sexy gift.
Yeah, this is the sad state of affairs. We're going to talk about this a little bit more in a moment. But I think those people who are interested in female ejaculation might want to know what the degree of frequency is for female ejaculators.
Well, some women report that they ejaculate every single time that they make love. Mm-hmm. Happy girls. Others only occasionally. So some women ejaculate with certain partners, but not with others, and in certain positions, but not in others. Some women have detected a cyclical pattern that might possibly relate to the phases of the menstrual cycle.
Great. And, you know, we talked about, women misunderstanding their own female ejaculation. Could you talk about the different attitudes that some people hold concerning bodily fluids?
Yes, I can. It gets a little ugly sometimes, but
yes.
Here's the thing about bodily fluids. Attitudes specifically about female ejaculate vary from disgust and revulsion to appreciation and unconditional acceptance. So that's a wide range.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask me, my lover's sexual secretions are a natural turn-on. To me, it represents a woman's way of surrendering control and letting go. And that's what I find so exciting. But obviously, not everyone thinks like me.
That's a shame.
It was absolutely shocking for me to read in the G-Spot and other recent discoveries about human sexuality that many women had been humiliated by partners who were critical about the release of their sexual fluids. No wonder some women learn to suppress their orgasms. For example, one woman's boyfriend was so disgusted by her, quote, urinating, unquote, during her orgasms that he left her. Thinking that there was something wrong with her, she consulted a male physician. Bad idea. He compounded her problem by suggesting that she had a physiological problem experienced by many women who lose control of their bladder during orgasm.
God.
Because of that, she avoided sexual contact for years and spent much time and money on psychological counseling.
Wow.
Now, one of the saddest stories in the book is as follows. This is a quote from another woman. She states, "I couldn't have relations with my husband without wetting my bed. My husband was no help. He kept telling me to go to the bathroom before coming to bed. After a divorce and a change of partners, I was mortified when my new man also accused me of urinating on him."
Wow, these stories are so disheartening. Could you offer any positive feedback at all regarding stories of female ejaculation? We need some good news.
Happily, there were also reports from women whose relationships were actually enhanced by their ejaculation.
All right.
Yeah. One woman who had been married for 38 years wrote, "Over the years, I have ejaculated often. I have been a virtual geyser of fluids, enough to wet the bed, different from lubrication, with a distinctive odor. It usually occurs while I'm on top But rather than disturbing us, my husband and I have always related to this phenomenon as heightened pleasure, often accompanied by multiple orgasms for both of us. I always assumed naively that other women were having similar experiences.
All right, we finally got some good news. We'll go to a commercial break. Stay